Hi, my name is Desiree Grimaldi. I own One by One Impression, and I'm here to talk to you about your Google My Business listing, why you need it, and how to set it up. So, I'm just going to jump right in. When you are looking for something, and I'm going to use restaurants because I love food. When you are looking for a restaurant to eat at, what you would typically do is pick up your phone and Google restaurants near you, or Chinese food near me, or pizza near me, whatever the category is that you're searching for. If you're in a rush, you may even yell to your Google Hub to provide these listings for you. So when somebody does that for any business, any category, what Google will do based on the search criteria is pull up on mapping. And on the mapping, it'll show you a list based on distance. And then Google reviews will be to the right of it. You'll see the stars. And if you click on the stars, you could read all the different reviews from customers. I typically base where I'm going to eat on those stars. I don't like to go below 4 stars because I don't want to be sick. I don't want my order messed up. I just want to enjoy my experience. So for any business, that is crucial. You want to have an optimized Google My Business listing. And in order to do that, you have to claim it. So when you claim, people will research you and they'll find this. It's a good way to interact with your customers, put out your promotions, update any information about your business, whether it be hours or different things that you have in stock or products. Any new information that will benefit your customers, you can have on your Google My Business listing. And the biggest misconception with Google versus social media. So social media, you can do a lot of that as well, but not everybody has social media. I know 90% of people do, but not everybody does. And not everybody really trusts to go to Facebook for research. So they're still going to go off of social media to research you, and you want to have your credentials somewhere else, especially in a search engine. And the only way that, like Facebook and Google, the only similarity that they have is that they both have internet marketing capabilities, but that's pretty much where it ends. Facebook will put you in front of people who they think, based on interest and behavior, will convert to a sale. Where with Google, and especially an optimized Google My Business, what that does is put you in front of people who are already searching for you. They're ready to buy. They just need to determine who they're going to buy from. So with that being said, let's jump in, claim your listing the right way the first time.
So what you do is you go ahead and put in Google My Business. So you're going to have to sign in. Best practice is to use a Gmail account that is associated with your business. So for this one, I'm starting from scratch. So we're going to do timeshare stop loss. It is not a business that has been claimed yet, so it'll want me to confirm that. I'll hit next. Choose the category. So this one is a client that helps people get out of unwanted timeshares. They're a legal service. So the business category I'm going to go with is legal services. They are a company that goes out to their clients. It is not a location that people come to. So we don't necessarily need it on maps. So we're going to select no. So where do they service customers? They actually do customers in the United States, but we can add more states later. So they are located in Georgia. They also do business in California and South Carolina. And I believe it allows you to add like 10 different locations. Let's see. And then Massachusetts. So so a contact phone number for them. I'm just going to put in a local number. I will go in and edit this a little bit later, just to get through. If you don't have a website set up, you can click get the free website and it'll be a basic website. It doesn't take a lot of technical skills, but you can create a basic site in Google. They actually already have a website though. So we're going to finish managing that. Street address is 1200 Street. So they're going to want to send a postcard to mail to you. Usually the postcard, you get it in about 5 days. We'll verify later though. So you start to put in all of your information. So Sunday they're closed, Monday they're open, Tuesday they're open, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. This is also a prime place for you to put in like any special hours that you're having right now, whether it be due to COVID or the holidays. You can put in like specific holidays that you're closed. It is super important that you fill in as much of the information as you can because Google does not like missing information. They're very big on their customers' experience. So if you have broken links, missing information, things like that, Google will not rank you as well. So it is super important to fill out as much in as detail as possible information. So we'll save that. So I'm going to keep this brief. I'll actually go back in and edit it, but just for your time and to give you an idea of every step, I'm just going to simplify it really quick. So the business description for them is we are a oops. Go to next. So the add photos to your business, it's also important here. So if you go to add, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't have the photos ready for them right now, but add photos, it's going to ask you to put in very specifically, they'll have a spot for you to load your logo, the exterior of your building, the interior of your building, maybe your team, and then you can add all the other pictures you want that represent your business, but just make sure that the ones that are specified to logo, exterior, interior, things like that all match because they're going to list them that way on your listing. All right, so get started. So this is where I really want to get you to. So right here, stay connected during COVID. You can update your business hours or post your COVID updates. So if you are open during certain times, or if you only have pickup service or takeout service, delivery service, you know, this is where you're going to want to list those during the COVID situation because that's what people are looking for. They're looking for like a restaurant near me, or they want to know what your protocol is to keeping yourself safe and them safe so that everybody can still conduct business following CDC and state and government guidelines. So the verification is needed. That is the postcard you will receive within about 5 to 7 business days. And then get full access to your business profile. You can actually download the app. So when somebody leaves a review, you can immediately respond. You'll get notification. You could actually set up messaging and appointment setting with the app as well. Right here, we'll give you an idea of how much of your profile is completed. So right now, with the hours and description, it's saying 80%. It'll tell you add logo and different things that you need to do. Your reviews will go here. Once you're verified, people can start leaving reviews, create a post. So all this information matches over here. So posts I love. They are a way to get new information and updates out to your audience or your clients without spending money on ads. Then they'll always list right under your business profile. So COVID updates go here. If you have an offer, you can actually put a picture in, put in what the offer is, the start date, the end date. You can give more details, a coupon code, or a link to redeem the offer to your website or your checkout, and then any terms or conditions that you want to put. Again, this is a great way to get your promotions out there, and it's free. There's no ad spend with it. What's new? Same thing. You can put a photo, write a post. A lot of times if I'm managing social media and Google, I'll repurpose some of the Facebook stuff and put it in here, write a short post, and then you can add a button. So, buy, learn more, sign up, learn more. You can drop a link in there that'll direct them back to your Facebook, your LinkedIn, your website, wherever you want them to go. An event, same thing. They're all pretty basic, simple to use. Any new products that you get, you can also list in here, and I believe that comes up. They're switching it over. That's starting to come up on Google Shopping. So that's how you create posts. Make sure that you pick the right categories for each post because they're going to pull up differently for the searches. The info, see, your pictures will be here when you create a cover photo and your logo photo and things like that. So there is no location, deliveries and home service only because they go and meet you at your home. These are some of the locations, and you can always edit and update that. Their hours, any special hours is going to be, like I said, like your holiday. So Thanksgiving, they're going to be closed. And so you just hit apply. And then that will roll over year after year. With Thanksgiving, because it does change dates, you will have to go in and check it, but like Christmas or, Veterans Day, things like that will stay the same. So once you set it up, it'll carry over. Any products you have, you can start listing them here. You categorize them, put their prices in, and then a link to go buy them with a picture. They do not sell products that way. Any attributes. This is your description that you can further add opening date and add additional photos. And then you can also attach your Google ads to here and create ads from here. And when you open a Google My Business, if you do ever plan on running Google paid ads, which I highly recommend, they'll give you $100 credit. After, I think you spend $50 and then they give you $100. So make sure you claim that and take that code down, and they'll send you mail, I don't know, every 6 months or so, giving you a credit as well. And so those are really great to have. So Insight here, I have to verify, but you'll see when you come here, it'll say how many people searched you directly, how many people discovered you in a search. It will show you if anybody clicked to call you, if anybody took directions to get to you, if they tried to book an appointment with you, things like that. So you can start to see what's working, what's not working. You'll also see like what other businesses in your category, what their views are and where they're striving. And if you're falling below them, then you can kind of check out and see what they're doing differently and adjust yours. Reviews, again, we have to wait for the postcard, but when you get customer reviews, you could come right in here and respond to them. Make sure you respond to every review, good, bad, or indifferent. Ignoring them just seems like you don't care whether they're good, bad, or indifferent. Always, always, always respond to a review and do not be argumentative. Messages, again, once you download the app onto your phone, or in here, you can review the messages in here and respond to them. So photos, this is kind of what I was telling you. So you have the logo area, the cover, a video, at work, team, identity. So just make sure that you're, for this couple of categories they have, that you're making sure your pictures match. Products, we already did that. Custom services. So for them, it'd be legal services, deed, transfer. They offer mortgage, reversal. So those services are going to be added under their legal services. And then this is the website I was talking about. If you don't have a website and you're not super tech savvy, you could actually come in here and it'll walk you through. So it'll walk you through different themes that you can pick, text, photos, and more. It's not very intricate, but it gives you somewhere to start if you don't have one. If you do, I wouldn't even click on it. Users, if somebody is managing your user or somebody's managing your account, you can assign them here. For me, when I set up an account, it usually goes, if I can do it under me and then transfer ownership to the client, but I prefer to set it up under them to begin with and then just add myself. You could create an ad and then get custom Gmail account, add new locations. So if you have multiple locations, then you can have multiple listings and manage them all under the one. So yeah, this is how, oh, and it's trying to get me to buy a URL, but that doesn't even match the company name. So this is how you set up a Google My Business. It's free. I highly recommend that everybody who has a business, whether it's service, product, brick and mortar or virtual, you go and claim your business, because right now that is how people are searching. Your conversion rates are 10 times higher on Google My Business than they would be on Facebook and other social media platforms, because people are specifically looking for your service when they come upon your listing. Google really does work when it's most important and when you're not sitting there doing the work. So it'll always have your business front and center. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, Desiree at onebyOneimpression.com. Thank you.